Hello, welcome to another review video. I don't know what you would consider this, but here it is. We have the Coda Pathocyst here. Pretty normal. This is a relatively normal build with viral, and the valence bonus is electricity or the melee influence. So you don't have to waste a slot for that. You can use something else. And this, well, I'm not going to use this for now. I'm gonna just show the basics of it and how good it is. Of course, you need to get direct hit, and it does its thing. I mean, it's melee influence. What do you expect? There's obviously a better build for this, but let's keep building up a little bit. And yeah, melee influence does a lot more, and the maggots run around and do a tiny bit of damage. It's decent. It's not bad. Like, I won't say it's the best thing on the planet, but it is really good. Like, I won't deny that. This is what I've been waiting for. You know, with the good old viral, the force proc viral, it's really good. Really good. Like, it just procs a whole crowd with 10 stacks of viral, and it's super good. We're gonna be doing comparison with Saren, Zephyr, and Mirage. So first, we're going to be doing Mirage with some Basmus. Not these guys right here. Baboos, actually. They were Basmus. Um, yeah. Well, here's with Mirage. Let's maximize a little bit. Mirage with 1000%. And just need a good hit. And 2. And everything dies pretty easily. It is very loud, by the way. Oh my. If they are left alive, it just takes around like 2 to 3 hits to kill them. And, well, let's move on to Saren with Roar. Actually, let's do Zadas. Because Zadas, for me, Zadas does a little bit more on glaives. Roar's nice though. We're gonna test both actually. We're gonna test Zadas and Roar. Of course, the first hit, and it doesn't do that much actually. It's kind of harder because these are the Babu Xmas, but when it gets ramped up, yeah, it just kills everything really easily. And we will do with Roar, see how that goes. As you can see, all the buffs. Again, does take a few hits, but that's the same for literally any glaive, and it just obliterates them instantly. Mind the fact, the maggots are level 40, and they do the damage of a level 41, which isn't that much, but still so good. Let's move on here to Zephyr. See, this is really good for Zephyr because of the fact it's you know, force proc viral. Force proc viral, amazing. So we're gonna place down tornadoes and do our thing, which usually they would be dead in one hit here, but we're gonna continue on. And now they're all dead. So there's a lot of different ways to buff this and get the damage to do like level cap pretty easily. You know, damage cap, level cap, whatever. And here is Rhino. And last one we're gonna be testing with is Larva. So here's this. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit. And then everything starts dying. So by comparison so far, Mirage has been the best and Mirage is the best for glaives. So, and I did Mirage without her clones. I'm also going to do Chroma. Actually, no, Chroma is going to take a while. Let's do Clervo. Clervo, how much do I have on this? 661. Holy crap. Let's go. 760 something. Let's see. Of course, the crits are amazing. Means Clervo. But I don't think this is much of a crit weapon. It took 2 hits. 2 hits. Not bad. Indeed. Well, you know, 1 hit to shred the Overguard. Another to kill them. You know, another to kill them. But yeah, you get that. That's kind of really good. But the main part is you need another element to get the, oh my god, you need another element to kill. You have the viral, the force proc viral. It does a bit of damage, but the electricity is melted to status damage here. That's the one notable thing. So I'll do a comparison again of Mirage with this and this versus a glaive, and you'll see the major differences between that. So what I have here is a overguard shred and a, you know, pretty basic build, but I did mess up the combo there, so we will be redoing this really quickly. So the volatile quick bounce is for the overguard shred, and then the explosion itself is to do the damage. So, and then yeah, it kills everything pretty easily if you proc melee influence, but if you don't, on the first hit, you can just finish everything off really easily. And we'll be doing this versus the glaive right now, which I do have a Riven for, so this is not the fairest thing ever, but still. This is what we're going to be doing with Nourish to get the same advantages, because I use Nourish. And as you can see, it performs relatively the same, but the glaive is a lot more focused on status. No, a lot more on crit instead of status. So it's not going to do as much status damage as Pathocyst. But yeah, overall, Pathocyst does not compare to the glaive, but it is really good. Like, if I had a choice between the Pathocyst and any other weapon, I would take Pathocyst, as long as the glaive isn't in there too, because, you know, the glaive's kind of really good. But yeah, the Coda Pathocyst, you can definitely have some fun with this. I definitely recommend you try it out. It's really good, like insanely good. You can also use conditional overload here if you want to use conditional overload, because you have viral electricity status blah, 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 blah. Viral electricity and slash as the main elements. You won't proc slash that much, but you still will. So you can always run conditional reload, and it'll do quite a bit of damage. Like most conditional reload builds, just are for DLT, and it always works pretty well. It's well, mostly the enemies on the sides here, they're not getting as much damage because the damage fall off, which is like a 4-meter zone of damage fall off, and it's like the damage won't spread as well to the sides or the corners. You trigger melee influence, they all die pretty easily. It's really nice. Like yeah, I really like it so far. You got a little maggot. How much did you do? 17k. Maggot does 17k. That's not bad. But you can also build this for uh blast, which is like this, and then you can have blast action element, which is really good, really good, like insanely good. I would give up on galvanized elementis, but we're gonna keep it on here. this is just to showcase what this would look like. We're not gonna have Blood Rush, of course, because we're having Blast. But we're gonna have to give up on Killing Blow or Volatile Quick Bounce. And this is a hard choice. Killing Blow is really gonna have to stay on there. Volatile Quick Bounce is too good to not have it on there. But overall, let's continue here. So this is a little blast build that I literally just cooked up in front of all y'all. And we're gonna see how well it does. With the buffs and without them. Oops. I do forget that since it's no bounce, it kind of struggles a little bit. But holy, that's still really good. Like, I don't think it's comparable to the other build that much, but if I had to choose, I would go with this, the first build. But we're gonna try one more thing, Volatile Rebound here. Volatile Rebound's pretty good because it does an on bounce, so that's what we're gonna do. Volatile Rebound. So instead of this, we're gonna have this because we already have Prime Pressure Point here. It's okay. Let's hope it still does the same relative damage. Gotta get it started. And yeah, it's not the same, but didn't have any buffs there. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little bit insane. I don't, I don't know what to think about this because it's just so weird, and it just because this is insane. It exploding on the bounce every time, and the fact that the Pathocyst change between all the enemies. So if I shred Overguard, it just, oh my lord. Yeah. This might be the way to go. Hey man. We have Basmo, baboos, and they have the highest health out of basically every enemy in the game, and it's working like this. This is insane, utterly. I don't think people understand how good this is. But one more thing I'm gonna do is test this out on some normal enemies, just these guys. And since it does explode in every bounce, it should literally just shred these guys. That is interesting. There was no manual explosion there. I want you to mind that. So these are extremely bolstered. Well, not the opposite of bolstered. They're terrible. Extremely bolstered explosions. But if I were to chain them and then use the explosion after, something like this will happen, where everything just dies really easily. So it's really good so far. That's what I'm seeing. Let's do clones and see again. Wow. Again? Wow. I don't know what to say about this because Volatile Rebound has always been one of those mods that was there, and it was like, I don't think I'm gonna use this. But now, wow. Well, the last thing we're gonna do for this video here is try this on Glaive, because I didn't think Volatile Rebound was a good mod, and it's just weird. So I've never really had interest in it before. But let's see. Everglaive, pretty normal. And let's run its course. Let it run its course. What? Bro. What? Okay, Volatile Quick Return is not the best mod anymore. Because what is this? It just... Well, yeah, that was a normal hit. That was normal because of melee influence. But what? Let's do it without the buff. Let's see. The buff can't be doing that much. This is without viral too. Hello? I just realized that. I mean, yeah, it's not going to do that much without the buff. I feel like the Coda is slightly better in that department because it gets the viral. So let's actually do this with viral here. Nourish. Let's see. In my honest opinion, this is an insane mod. I don't know why I've never used this before. I'm going on a random tangent right now about this mod, how insane it is, because what is this? It's just click and kill. Okay, one more thing to do. We're gonna check here. Wrathful Advance, right? Everybody knows Wrathful Advance. Insanely good. We're gonna go with Babus this time. Tech Raw Babu Eximus. Let's do it. Well, let's buff that first. Let's buff the damage buff first. Okay. And now... I don't know what to think about this. Because you'll never encounter that many of these guys out in the wild. But I mean, if you do, they're dead. Well, I think that's it for this video. Just discovered some nice stuff. This is really good. Yeah. I guess that's it for the video. Let's look at the Glaive one right here. Pretty good. Could be better. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. That was just that's it for the review, I guess. And I'll be making another video on the thing I just found.